Hey guys, what's going on? LS6 here and welcome back to another commentary. This time I'll be talking about the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox 720 or whatever their names are gonna be. We're gonna have to wait and see for that, but so far what we know, there are some rumors out there. I've watched a lot of videos. Yesterday I've watched Woody's Gamertag video about the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox 720 and what their specifications will be, and I'm pretty amazed. I have to say, I didn't expect even for rumors for the specifications to be so high. I mean, the RAM is like 8 gigabytes of RAM for both consoles. They have like, I think both of them have 8 core processor, which is made from AMD. They have I don't know about the graphic card, what model they're gonna be, but the PlayStation 4 is supposed to have 2 gigabytes of video memory, and that's interesting. I did not expect for the specifications to be that high, because consoles tend to be cheaper, and you know, they tend to have hardware that is not that expensive, and to have a graphic card that has 2 gigabytes of RAM, video RAM, is something that I would not see in a console. And I mean, of course, the video RAM is not the main thing that sort of gives the video card the power. There are a lot of other things. The video memory is only there for like loading up higher quality textures, and with 2 gigabytes of RAM, I think it's gonna be plenty of video RAM for the next let's just say 4 or 6 years, however long the next generation of consoles is gonna last. It's gonna be pretty good, solid. And the other thing that I was amazed is that both of these consoles are gonna have 8 gigabytes of RAM, and they just said they're gonna have 8 gigabytes of RAM, and they didn't really specify the speed from which this RAM is going to operate. I'm guessing that it's gonna be like DDR3 RAM with 1600 megahertz, or maybe 1866 megahertz. I'm not so sure about that, but it shouldn't be lower than that, because frankly, if you're gonna have 8 gigabytes of RAM, you're definitely not going to be using DDR2 RAM, because you really need that memory to be fast. And that's really good, because 8 gigabytes of RAM is going to be I'm sorry, my voice is a bit, you know, I don't know, in the morning I have this sort of thing stuck in my throat. So yeah, let's continue. So these 8 gigabytes of RAM are going to be plenty enough for the next generation of consoles, and I like that. I like that fact. I just can't wait for the next generation of consoles to be out and see what the new games will look like on those. I mean, you're gonna have like 10 times better graphics, 10 times more better AI, and a lot of other stuff that I might have mentioned in my previous commentaries. And the other thing that it was mentioned in these rumors, that the new consoles are going to be using 8 core processors. I mean, the AMD 8 core processors, which right now the most powerful one is the FX 8350, if I'm correct, and that processor costs like $200. I'm not sure about that, so I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit of opinion on how much the new consoles are gonna cost. So let's just say that the 8 gigabytes of RAM, they're not big deal. You can get them, well, I didn't really make any calculations, but they're not that expensive like the GPU is and the processor is. So the processor is around $200, but I'm pretty sure they're not gonna use the most powerful processor. I've heard that they're gonna use like 1.6 gigahertz of 8 core processors. So yeah, that shouldn't be $200. I mean, if you actually make the comparison of today's Xbox or PlayStation 3, I'm not sure how much their prices are today, but they should be around 200 or maybe 150 bucks. You can find them cheaper. So the next generation of consoles, what I'm trying to say for the last minute, is that they are going to be a bit more expensive than we might have thought of them to be. Like, of course, if these specifications are real, if they're not, if they're just rumors and the official specifications are a bit lower, then the prices are gonna be much lower. But from what I've seen so far, the next generation of consoles is not gonna be lower than 500 bucks. I'm just guessing, but by the look of these specifications, it's either going to be like 499 or 450. Like the lowest that will go is probably 450, and the maximum that will go is like $600. And yeah, so if you have enough money to buy that, I'm pretty sure most of the guys will have, because they have enough money to collect over the years, because this generation of console that's currently available has been out there for 7 or 8 years. And another thing that I want to mention is that I really want to see the next generation of consoles last a bit, well, as much as I like them to last longer, you know, the new hardware is constantly improving, so the more often they can improve that and release new consoles, for example, every 5 years, I think that's a pretty good period. But let me know what you guys think about that. I would like to see your opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time, and have a great day.